Hey guys, thanks for stopping by TerryJames.com. Again, I really do appreciate it. It's a website I've set up, kind of feeling my way around, but I'm so tired of the people that want to have a positive attitude and a positive lifestyle, all making it all serious. Should have a lot of fun, okay? And that's what I hope I'm creating right now here. It's a very new website, and I really appreciate you guys checking it out, so thank you very much. I asked you guys via Twitter and Facebook, what would you like me to cover in my next video blog? Well, guess what? This is my next video blog, and guess what? I got it right here. The real Josh wanted to know what life-changing advice or events have happened in your life. I could give you some life-changing advice. My brother's best friend was this guy named Jeff, and he was Johnny Carson's nephew. Still is Johnny Carson's nephew, but he was one of the producers on The Tonight Show. And I wanted to get in at NBC, and I wanted to be a page or whatever it was. So my brother set up a meeting, and the first thing my brother said was, "Don't be late, you little prick." By the way, great advice. Trust me on this. Never be late. Be professional. However, I digress. I went to lunch with this guy, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I got an in. You know, it's Johnny Carson's nephew. I could easily get a job as a page. This is no big deal. This is simple. So I went to lunch. He goes, "What do you want, Terry?" I said, "Well, I'd like to be a page." And he goes, "Really? I thought you wanted to be an entertainer." And I said, "Well, yeah, I want to be an entertainer, but I want to get my foot in the door." He goes, "No." He goes, "I could give you a job as a page right now, but do you want to be an entertainer or not?" And I said, "I want to be an entertainer." He goes, "Well, then start doing entertainer stuff. Okay? Start dressing the way an entertainer would dress. Start hanging out with fellow entertainers. Start projecting yourself into that realm, and guess what? It's going to happen." It was that first like attracts like thing, and I really want to thank Jeff for that great advice because, man, I've given that advice to everybody, and it's absolutely true. What life-changing events have happened? Well, there's one on the website right now. If you take the time to read under the No License to Write, I added it the other day. It's a very short blog, but it's a true blog. It's called Thanks Coach. And I don't want to get into it right now. It's a much longer story than it is blog, but I'll start crying and I'll look like a bitch. And I don't want to look like a bitch right now. All right, another one, Bruce Wayne Brady. I love the fact that Bruce Wayne Brady is always getting involved in this stuff, so I really appreciate that. Wants to know what songs or movies do I find inspirational. Plenty of songs, but a couple of movies right now. Will Smith's, of course, Pursuit of Happiness. That's a great movie. That is awesome. I love it. Makes me feel good all the time. But one of my favorite all-time movies is Field of Dreams. And everyone's going, well, that's kind of, you know, fiction, isn't it? People walking out of the fields and playing baseball and meeting dead people. And you know what? I really believe and know things like that could happen. The guy got a message. If you build it, it will come. You're always getting messages every day, aren't you? Listen to them and act on them. That's basically what that movie is saying. So that's one of the ones that really gets me going. Also, PC Linto, I believe it is. I've been in a creative slump for 6 months. How do I break out? There's 3 things that really help me. I either go for a drive. Sometimes that doesn't work, but it gets me away from the house, basically. But I really like to read or music. But reading a book, just any kind of book that interests you, usually gets my creative juices flowing. And usually I can never get the books finished because I just start writing notes, coming up with ideas. So that's one thing you should do. Just start reading your ass off or listen to music, sing, whatever it is. Just open your mind up and it should help out. And one final one, U.S. Navy SEAL. How can I inspire a guy in a wheelchair? Okay. First of all, thank you very much for everything you've done, Navy SEAL. Really appreciate it. I'm not sure if it's you that's in the wheelchair or a friend that's in the wheelchair, but one thing you got to remember, just like a job, it's not who you are. The wheelchair is not who you are. The job is not who you are. Only you know who you are. And now it's up to you to figure out how to get it out of you, okay? So below me, I have included an awesome video of a guy with no arms or no legs. Some of you may have seen this, but I think it's time for everybody to revisit it, and I want to pass that on to you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the website. The Steps book, 250 more will be in November the 1st. Hope you guys are having a great week, and thanks a lot for checking out the website.